Hello and welcome. This is Mousecutter, and we're back with some more of the Colchis Succession series. And we're back in the action. We are winning this war pretty easily at this point. I mean, there are some troops that we have to worry about, but so far we've won most of the important battles. We've been able to take a decent amount of territory here. Probably going to route the mercenaries down this way once the siege is done. Okay, we won this siege, so we don't really need to stick in this area anymore. Let's ask for military access down here. Oh, they would not do so. Let's give them some money. This is not a whole lot of money. Okay, are you going to give me military access now? Alright. Oh well. Let's start moving around. Because otherwise we're going to walk down in here. I don't know how much of this territory down here I want. I may just let the Armenians have this, but we're going to siege it down nonetheless. How about you guys start moving over this way? As well as you guys. Are you region locked? You sure are. Yeah. Oh, when you're region locked, you become the governor controls you. I didn't know that. All right. So that's why Rose did that. Okay, well that's an element of the game I did not really understand. But I am fairly inexperienced with this game, so you have to forgive me on that one. Sure, I mean, you're not a great commander, but at least this way I can use you. Alright, you're done. Let's start having our big armies come together. I let this army move. Whoops. Matter of fact, let's move to where they're going. Not sure where they're going to stop, but oh, we got a big fight going on here. Looks like we're going to win it, though. Just put my good commander in there. One of my good commanders. Oh, that was tough, though. Probably want to sit tight for a bit. Okay, mercenaries have finished their siege. Let's come down this way. I've mostly been fighting down here because that's where the fighting is. Alright, let's move here. What's the supply like here? 14, 20. Okay, we'll want to move there next, where the 20 is. Kind of reroutes me away from where I wanted to go, but that's a very roundabout way of going, but I guess there's mountains and stuff in the way, so kind of makes sense. Okay, you're just gonna have to sit tight, because yeah, but we'll stay down here, because that seems where most of the enemy troops are. We're getting resistance here, but not... Matter of fact, well, first off, yes. Yes. Yeah, it's okay that we are putting the mercenaries in that direction, I think. And then you're coming there, too. Let's go there. This will probably be the last war we do for a while. I mean, this guy is just kind of sieging down, back and forth, back and forth. Not really doing him a lot of good. Move to there. Okay, you're gonna go here. No. Moving here. Moving here. Thank you. Alright, I'll just take that out right now. Alright. I'm moving these troops here. You know what? Let's have this guy come down here and help out with some of the sieging. Okay, you're done with that. We just have the one territory. Okay, hopefully we catch them here, but we need to move the mercenaries in to help. The other stack, this one, I want to have come in here. Well, we don't need to siege there because we have the fort. Let's move in a little further. Okay, you're done sieging, move in. You're done sieging, move in. Okay, we crushed them. So mercenaries are already locked in. Let's have this guy move in here. There's no forts in the area, so we could just siege this stuff down fairly easily. Okay, let's have you move to here. I mean, the supply limit's not good no matter how we move there. We'll siege on the rest of this stuff. The border gore over here is pretty eh. Ouch. Yeah, they caught me here. I was trying to get my guys together, but a little slow on that. We'll probably lose that fight, although it will be close. Yeah, ouchie. Manpower is starting to hurt here. What is my enemy looking like? They still have a lot of manpower. Alright. This is all siege down. This is all siege down. These are probably the two most likely places I'm going to eat territory. We'll see about over here, though. Okay, you're done. I'd like to at least get all this territory if I can, and then we have almost all of this province. And how we doing in here? We have all of that province. Well, almost all of it. Good chunk of that one. Okay, you... come over here. Oh, we got another big fight over here that I missed. A little slow on the movement here, but I mean we're doing quite well. Let's move the troops correspondingly. Let's have you come down this way then, because this is like kind of not an area we want this many troops in anyway. All right. We could move the 6K in to help. We should probably do so. Because we want our men to be moving so that they're fighting. So let's have you move to there. Maybe I should have had that siege down first. That was my mistake. Yeah. Let's have these two troops come together. I don't know what map mode I'm in right now, but I don't want to be in that map mode. Okay. But we're bringing our men together, more or less. So that we can fight when it comes down to it. And it's going to be this guy's job to siege stuff, like the smaller army's job to siege stuff down while I'm preoccupied. Yeah, we are going to lose this fight, but it's going to be darn close. Yeah, that hurts. We want to fight this person while their morale is low, so... Okay, you sit tight. This guy's not committing to a fight. Let's move here. So we've got our army like starting to get close together. Okay, how are we doing on this thing? Let's go ahead and start coming this way because I do want to grab all this. Okay, so the bad guy is starting to come up here. So let's have the mercenary group move up correspondingly. We're kind of playing a game here. Okay, what do we got? So that's our religion. Or we lower unrest. Right? I'm right on that. Yeah. I'm fine with this. We get a bunch of slaves, citizens, freemen to convert with just 50 religious power. That's actually very cheap. Okay, here comes the big army. Not sure where it's going right now. It's going here. Our 5K stack won't be able to stand that. We want him to... Ugh. Trying to get him to commit to an area where we're going to have a fight. Okay. You start moving this way. You go in there. Okay, we got them locked in. We've got our mercenaries moving in. We're going to put our other 5k stack in here. We've got men moving where they need to be to make this fight happen for us. Where did we just have a fight? Ah, there. That was a big one. Oh, you come over here now? Oh, this guy comes here. Alright. Please move in, yes. Okay, 29. We gotta hold out until 29. There we go. Okay, we got a big army here. I'll keep an eye on them. There will be a white peace soon. So we gotta stay on top of that. We got an omen. I have no choice but to take the national manpower because we have lost so much. We have a new invention. I think we take the discipline because we're currently in a war. And it will hold true. So we got 241 days and then we'll want to do a peace here. Because they're not making any progress. Oh, maybe I'm misunderstanding that. Well, we'll... Okay, this guy is getting Conqueror. Alright. Let's pause right now. And kind of like evaluate where we're at. We are going to have a fight here. We've got 80 war score. I probably don't think we need much more than that. So, let's sue for peace here. We definitely want this territory. Let's hold off. That territory. No. No. That territory. Okay, we have 15 war score. We don't want to get too crazy with this. Where is this? I mean, it's hard fought, right? I think we already have this one selected. No, this is an area we can take. Okay. And that was this. So we could take all of this. We'd be at 35. That's probably a little too much. Let's back that off a bit. So let's say we don't take, which one was it? This one? We just take that. It's better. We still have the mountain passes to play with. Where we could put forts in here and lock it down. So I don't think that's too dangerous. And then we'll take all the monies. Wow, they have a lot of money. 540, that's nice. Yeah, I don't want to get too crazy with the aggressive expansion here. We're getting a lot of territory. We're also cleaning up our borders. The border gore will not be so bad, at least not in our territory it won't be. Okay, well this is what I'm going to take. It's well under the war score we've established, but I really don't think we want to fight this much longer. We could take some territory down here. But I don't know if I want it, and I don't know if I want that much aggressive expansion, so... Okay. That doesn't mean we need to move our troops out of here. We probably would have lost this fight, too. I mean, we were down on morale and all that. I do want to disband the mercenaries. Then we need to move some of these troops out. I'm just going to kind of move them to our own territory, and then I will figure out what I want to do with them once they're in there. But hey, we managed to get 2 wars. We have gained good territory here, cleaned up our borders, so it looks nice and pretty. We have to have 10 pops in this location. Oh, we're nowhere near that. Okay. That's something maybe for the future. All right, well, that's excellent. You need to... Whoop, you need to get back in our own territory. Oh, you're already headed there. Okay, so while people are moving... We still have Pretender support, seriously? Our legitimacy is at 91%. The next ruler is going to be at 58%. Oh! The dude that just got Conqueror is going to be our heir. That's actually pretty good. How old are we? I mean, not a lot of time passed because I have been involved in wars going a little bit slower. We have a lot to recover from after that war. So it's going to take time. Our manpower is going to be really hurting. No, you keep asking me for that, and I'm not going to give it to you. Okay. So really quickly, let's have you move over into this territory. Let's have you... I want to make sure I'm in a place that doesn't have attrition during the winter. So let's have you stick over here, I guess. Okay, you were over in this area earlier, I think. Let's have you move over here to Dish. I guess you can hang out here. This guy I want to have up in the north, so we'll put you, let's say, there. And then we've got some troops here. I'm alright with this troop being there, but this troop... Again, I kind of like you more in the north or more over here, maybe. Like, maybe over... I don't want you too far. Let's put you over here. Kind of puts you in the region where we're more likely going to have fights, but I can move you up to the north if we need you. Alright, what are our current... We got a war goal on Pontus, and we've got a war goal on these guys. These guys I would like to make a vassal if I can. But that's something we're going to have to wait on until we recover our manpower. I honestly think we could dominate these guys if ever we just have them one-on-one. They don't look like they have really any allies that I can see. Oh, are you already a subject? Ah. Okay. Somebody died. That was one of our commanders. I guess you're not a bad commander. What size army is this? This is a fairly big army. Ideally, I'd want better commanders here, but we're just going to make do for now. Ah, okay. So we gain we lose some popularity, but we gain some personal cash. We're actually quite popular at the moment, so it's actually not that big of a hit. We're also losing popularity, though. Okay, let's see about converting, or assimilating, I should say, some of the pops in the areas we just took, which is over here, I think. Okay, we just lost a person in a high position. Okay, I'm just clicking randomly for the Freeman. So we get down to, like, I don't know, like 400. Yeah, maybe I went a little far with that. What are the policies in the new regions? So you are one of the new regions. That's fine. And then you're the other region. What does this one do? Ah, I don't like this one. So we're going to change that to either religion or cultural. Let's go with religion, I guess. Although I should have checked the loyalty of that province before I did that. Oh well. Oh. We have a government position. Not really anything I can do about these scored families because they have terrible people in their families. They don't have anybody of any skill, it seems. Okay, you're eating attrition right now. There's no attrition there, though, so hop down that way. You're in a region that's eating attrition. How can we help that? We need a spot where there's no attrition. Okay, it'll be that spot. Not ideally where I'd want you, though. Okay, that's not too bad. Go there. Okay, anyone else eating attrition where they are? Looks like a no. Okay, excellent. So really, we're just recovering manpower at this stage. Got a new invention. If I can help my economy somewhere. Okay, well, we got this, but I'm going to focus on the inventions. I mean, honestly, none of these are really anything that I'd want. I mean, they're all good, of course, but I think we just save the points. Okay, let's find out where this is. What is it again? QAL. What after that? AT. There we go. Okay. Take a look at it. See what kind of population we have. So either gain 2 citizens, which there are none currently in this location, or we gain 4 slaves. Now we get a lot of money from slaves, so there is a certain attraction to that. But I also don't want the slaves to outnumber the others. I think that does cause unrest, possibly. Let's go ahead and get some citizens. I mean, this is a pretty highly civilized area, so I don't see a problem taking a couple citizens. Okay, somebody died. So technology person. Oh, okay, you're good. You don't have good loyalty, but it's increasing, so. Demand support for air. Demand support for air. I guess I can afford to bribe you too. Alrighty. How are we doing on our technology right now? We're about to gain a civic, so that's why I'm kind of holding on to these points that we currently have. Anything going on in the world? I mean, I never really looked at the status of Rome. Okay, Rome sucks. Always doing quite well. Okay, we got a new child. I don't think we have any other children outside of our heir, who is married and has no children. What are you waiting for? How old are you again? You're 21. Okay. I mean, you've been married for 5 years now? Get on with it. Yeah, so Rome's not doing very well. Carthage is doing okay, I guess. Egypt is doing pretty good, I would say. Phrygia, no. So the kids are at least still around, but they're not doing that great. I'm gonna guess Parthia was doing well before this happened. Yeah. So yeah, just Rome is not really accomplished a lot. If anything, they maybe have... Ooh, what is this? Their monarchy, huh? Okay. The boy's doing quite well. Anything interesting going on up here? We'll accept and accept. Oh, we should be turning off the... now that we're not at war. We've been at war so long, I kind of forgot about it. That should give us a lot of money. Speaking of which, forts. We have a lot of money in the bank account. Let's take a look at what our forts look like right now. So we don't really have any forts in this area, and we definitely want some. Fort coverage in this region, I would say, is fairly good. We're at least taking care of the borders. No forts in here. Not sure we really need it, though, because it's pretty deep in our territory. Do we have any barbarian concerns in our territory? No. Okay, good. All right, so go back to the fort coverage. So really, it's a matter of this region, and it was mostly... Where again we expanded? Okay, here. All right, so definitely we want a fort here. Okay, we also want a fort, I think, here. Because that would cover here, here, and all these regions. May also want another fort. Like, this would cover the most enemy regions. But it wouldn't cover over this way, and the enemy could come in here. But it would lock this area down. So I think the fort here, for efficiency, it makes sense to have a fort here. The only problem is the enemy could come into this region. Oh, then they have this fort, right? Yeah, okay. So this fort, this area makes the most sense for a fort. Right there. While we're at it, let's go to our capital and see if we have anything we could build in there. We could do with a couple more buildings. So we've got a couple marketplaces, a couple granaries. What is our... We don't get much manpower here. So it wouldn't really make a sense to go with that. Maybe, what all does the granary do? Local population growth, local slave happiness. Well, we have a lot of slaves, so that kind of makes sense. Alright, we'll go with the granary. And then I'm still wishing that they had some kind of map mode to show you where your best places for manpower was, so I could, like, easily just know where to place those buildings, rather than having to click around on every region in my empire here. Looks like we have a lot of marketplaces up in various regions. This fort's covering this area, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I think this fort and this fort is really all we need to do with this new territory we've gained. This fort locks down things pretty nicely. We don't have a fort here, but it still covers this area all right. Yeah, I think we're pretty good with our fort coverage. The only thing I'd say is that we have a little bit of a gray zone in the middle here, but I mean, at least we're covering the borders. If they get past those borders, it's not great for us, but at least we've got that territory locked down. Sometimes, like, passes like this, I like to build a fort just, you know, so that you have that second line of defense. They can't really get too far. If you lock down regions like this, like here and here, yeah, they can capture all the stuff in the south, but they can't go up into your northern territory. But hey, also, you do have to pay the maintenance costs, so I'm not going to get too crazy with that. Honestly, I feel like we should build a bigger fleet. Okay, what happened here? So, our admiral just lost a bunch of loyalty. Which means he's disloyal. We can't remove him. Well, what we're going to do, because I think my character at this point is probably fairly wealthy, yeah. We've got two ways of dealing with this. Way number one is we bribe. This does make my own character a little corrupt. As a matter of fact, how corrupt are we at this stage? 5 corruption, okay. We bribe, but I think the easier way here is to make them friends. Because there's no real downside of doing this outside of the points you have to spend, which we have plenty of. You do have to put a lot of your own personal wealth into it, though. Okay, so that's taken care of. The disloyal character, I mean, I'm working on it. But I did want to build another fleet as well. So let's go ahead and go to that. We don't have any wood over here, though. That'll take me a long time to do something about it. Is there a way I could... we have trade routes not being satisfied. But I don't have a port there. Do I have any ports anywhere over here? Hold on. Oh, okay. So there's no ports on this side, so it doesn't really make sense to have a fleet on that side. I was just a little worried about maybe pirates appearing, but I guess we don't have to worry about that. Well, in any case, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.